Hello everyone and welcome to this video. I hope y'all doing okay. Please don't mind my mask. I have a terrible spot who decided to get cozy on my chin. And since now like masks are a normal thing now, I'm going to shamelessly use it. Enough with the useless talk. In today's video, I am going to talk about what we could possibly watch during this fall season. This video is going to be in three parts. First, I'm going to talk about animes that are already out, so we're just gonna have a new season. Second, I'm going to talk about new animes that haven't been adapted yet, and finally, movies. So let's get one thing out of the way right now. The fourth season of Shingeki no Kyojin won't happen this fall. I don't even know if they're gonna make this season this year. I heard rumors that because the same studio that is doing Shingeki no Kyojin is working on Jujutsu Kaisen, they decided to focus more on that one and to leave Shingeki no Kyojin for the moment, for the time being. But those are just rumors. I'm not sure. I don't know. But what I know for sure, however, is that there's not going to be a third season of Shingeki no Kyojin this fall. Not even this year. Except for that. The first anime that I'm looking forward to is Donjo ni Deai o Motomeru no wa Machigaeteru Darou ka? Or in English, is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? Or the short version is just Danmachi. So it's the third season. For those who haven't seen it yet, it's a fantasy anime shonen-ish. I think it's a shonen, I'm not sure. The story takes place in a fantasy world with this guy with white hair. I forgot his name because I have absolutely no memory for names. There's dungeons and guilds. It's also a comedy. It's really funny. There's nothing really exceptional with the story, but still it's really enjoyable to watch, and the characters are really likable. There's even moments in the show that have you being like, oh wow, I didn't expect that. From time to time, not always, but from time to time. It's a light show, and I really recommend it to you guys. If you haven't seen it yet, Danmachi is something that you could watch without hurting your brain too much and without being really outraged because it's bad. So yeah, Danmachi is the way to go. It's the third season. Apparently it's going to get a bit more serious in this season. I can't wait to watch it. Second anime is of course IQ, or the full title is IQ to the Top Season 2. I think it's the fourth season of IQ. Last season ended just before the big game between one of the major teams. I told you, I have absolutely no memory for names, so I don't remember the name of the other team. I just know that they are wearing black and they're really cool, and there's twins in their teams, and the twins are really strong and everyone is afraid of them and yada yada yada. So yeah, I'm really looking forward for that. I really like IQ. It's fun. The character design is really interesting, and it's really entertaining. If you like volleyball, it's just for you. And I used to play volleyball, so I just like IQ. I love it. If you're into sport anime, I really recommend you IQ. Third anime that I am going to watch this fall is Golden Kamuy. This shit is really underrated. I'm sorry, I'm not seeing it anywhere. Like, nobody talks about that, but it's just so freaking good. It's a historical anime about a guy. People say that he's immortal because like during a war he was the only one left alive, like in his team. I think his surname is Fujimoto. Fujimoto. I think it's Tsugimoto. Fujimoto. One of those. He met a little girl. She's a Ainu. It's like a old tribe in Japan. And they're together. They are looking for gold, a huge pile of gold, you know. Yeah, so we're kind of following their story. And since Ainus are like a real tribe, we are also discovering a new culture. I really had no idea it existed, and it's just fun to watch. Like the dynamic between those two is really fun as well. It's like big brother, little sister, and at the same time they protect each other. She's really strong, and there's a lot of fun things to it, and also a lot of serious things. So if you can watch it, really just don't hesitate. Part 2. Now I'm going to talk about new animes. The first one that I want to watch is Kami-sama ni Nattani. The story is like there's a little girl coming out of nowhere saying that she's a god or something, and that like the world is going to end in 30 days, and she asks for help to like a young boy as usual, like he's like preparing his entrance exams for college, and like he's gonna help her. I think I'll watch it just because it sounds really funny and kind of interesting too. The world is gonna end in 30 days seems yeah, we've seen that before, but still, if it's well done, it still can be enjoyable. And the car design also is really great, and it was made by the same guys who did Angel Beasts, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm looking forward to it. I hope it can give me a good laugh, and that's all I hope from that actually. I hope I can just laugh watching it. The second is Akuma Drive. Honestly, I'm not sure if I'm gonna watch it or not, because I just feel like I like the atmosphere of the anime. I really like the feeling surrounding the anime. It's about a post-war Japan that is divided now into two parts, I think, and this conflict, and it seems really serious and kind of dark, and I think it could be like something really enjoyable to watch. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna if I will, honestly. It just looks cool. Next, Taiso Samurai. It's a sport anime. I just like sport anime in general, so that's why I want to watch it. It's about a guy who was a gymnast and who stopped for some reason and met another guy who made him discover another discipline, and suddenly was like, yeah, I want to try it too. My sum up is not really that on point, but it's approximately that. It looks fine. It looks like there's a bit of drama in it too. It looks fun. It's a sport anime. I like sport anime. I'm gonna watch it. Next, Majo no Tabi Tabi, which is an anime that focuses more on visuals, I think. The history, from what I got from the synopsis, it's kind of like Violet Evergarden. Is that character that we're following through her, through different stories with different characters, and it's more about the characters' stories than her stories. Of course, she's getting a little bit more, we're learning a little bit more about her and stuff like that in the stories, but it's more through the characters. I don't know if I was clear. Next, Fumetsu no Anatae. I am really looking forward for this one because it's done by a really good studio, in my opinion. Studio Brain Space, who also did Hotaru no Morie, and I just love that anime. If you haven't watched it, I highly recommend it to you. It's really good. Make me cry. Blood Lad, Natsume no Yujusho, Durarara, and so many more animes that I like. So I'm really looking forward to it. Moreover, it was done by the same guy who did A Silent Voice, which is really, really good. It's a movie and it's so emotional and with a really good story and stuff. So I'm really looking forward to that. And it's an anime, it's not just a movie that you see for an hour and a half and you're done with it. No, it's gonna be something a little bit more constant that is going to last a little bit more. So I'm really looking forward to that. The story is about a immortal guy who was sent on Earth, and he has no emotions and know nothing, and he's discovering the world through the eyes of someone who doesn't know anything about the world. The visuals are also really, really pretty. I really can't wait to see it. Next, we have Noblesse, which is an adaptation of a webtoon. If you haven't seen my video about the rise of webtoon, I'm gonna link it here or here. I have no idea where the thing is. People say that with this one, the 3 most popular webtoons are finally gonna be adapted, because we had Tower of God, the God of High School, and now we have Noblesse. It's the story of a guy. Is it a vampire or not? I think it's a vampire. I forgot. We're gonna say that it's a vampire. Anyway, the guy is old, okay? So it's a story of a vampire who like woke up after like hundreds and hundreds of years and who's living in all modern time. And yeah, there's fights and stuff. Yeah, looks great. I don't know anything about webtoons, so just I don't know. It looks great. If it's at the same level of Gods of High School, the Gods of High School, and Tower of God, I hope it's gonna be. I think I'm practically sure that it's gonna be amazing. So you should watch it too. Next we have Ikebukuro Westgate Park. It just looks fun. I like the character design. The characters look kind of like badass and stuff. I'm not sure if I'm gonna watch it though. I put it on my list, but I'm not sure. Next we have Yukoku no Miriarty. I'm gonna watch this one. I don't know anything about it. I just know that it's a historical anime and I love historical anime, so I'm gonna watch it. And finally, yes, I kept that one for last, Jujutsu Kaisen. This one, you have to watch it. Okay, I don't care what you're saying, I don't care what you're thinking, you have to watch it. This thing is amazing. It's a shonen like, but it's kind of gory and yeah, whatever. It's a story of a guy. The problem with names, remember, is the story of a guy who's in high school, of course in high school, why not? Because they're all in high school anyway, who meets another guy, and this guy like hunts spirits. It's not the term, but it's kind of like spirits, like ghosts. And he got involved in the fight to save one of his friend, and he swallowed like a cursed object. And I think the ghosts are called cursed too. He swallowed a cursed object. It was a finger of the finger of a demon. He swallowed it, and now a part of this really powerful demon lives in him. So the organization in charge of killing all those curses can't really leave him be. So they like offered him a choice: either you die now, like we're gonna kill you now to get the finger back, or you're coming with us, you're working with us and for us, and you're gonna die after. Basically, that's his choice: either you die now or you die after. And he chose after, and to fight for what's right. And we're following this story, and I swear to God, this story is so good. I'm reading the manga and it's really good, and I think it's one of the only shonen right now that I'm watching that has little to no fan service in terms of like showing nudity. You don't really have this Tamaki situation in, for example, in Fire Force. Okay, I'm taking the worst case, but still, you don't have this type of thing. It's really story focused. It's funny. The story is good. Watch it. I am practically certain that the adaptation is going to be amazing too. Watch it. You have to watch it. It's going to be amazing. Now for the movies. The first movie that I'm going to watch, of course, everyone is waiting for it, is the Kimetsu no Yaiba movie. Kimetsu no Yaiba is amazing, so I guess that this movie is going to be amazing too. It's such a shame that it's just a movie though, and not just a full season. But yeah, they wanted to do a movie, so why not? Next, we have Burn the Witch. I thought it was an anime, like it was an actual anime at first, but no, it's not. It's just a movie. I'm so disappointed. Haha. It's the story takes place in the same in the same world as Bleach. And I don't know if you know about that, but they're gonna make Bleach into an anime again. What I got is that it was the following of where we left off in 2000 something in the anime, and they're going to do that again. So the author came up with another story. It's in the same universe with witches. Yeah, with witches, and I think there's hollows too. And I'm looking forward to it because I loved Bleach, and those two girls look really interesting and funny, and I just feel all the nostalgia coming back to my face just with the character designs. It's like an appetizer before Bleach comes. And finally, the last movie that I am going to watch is Kimi wa Kanata, because it has the same visuals as all of those movies that are coming out recently that are kind of like Kimi no Na wa. I feel like it's gonna be a good movie, so I want to watch it. If I left out anything, please tell me in the comments. I think that's it. It's already a lot. If you liked this video, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more. Bye!